Welcome back, Aces, to yet another newscast. I hope you're excited because I know I am.
Let's get it started with our special guests, AG and Gabe, with the weekend weather.
Hey, Aces. As you can see, we're back, but this time with the weather.
Let's get it started. On Friday, it's going to be a low of 44 and a high of 60.
Saturday, it's going to be a low of 34 and a high of 57.
At the end off this week, it's going to be a low of 41 and a high of 59.
So make sure to wear your coats.
And bring a hall pass.
Hall miners out!
It may be cold, but at least we don't have hurricanes.
That's true, but let's go on over to lunch with Zach.
That was a good lunch. Now let's go check out this week's SLV.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, all you special people.
Let's throw it on over to sports with Eli and Finn.
Welcome back, Aces, once again to this week's Sportscast.
Let's roll on into it with football.
Last Friday night, the Aces traveled to Edgerton to fight the Bulldogs. However, they lost with a final score of 49-13.
Tonight, Fairview comes to town.
Aces Nation,
Let's ride. Moving on to volleyball.
last week, Aubrey Baird racked up 1,000 assists. Let's go over to Lindsay, who sat down with her discussing the accomplishment.
My teammates and coaches pushing me in practice to help me get my right footwork and better the ball. Caitlin Bereni, because she was my babysitter when she was a high schooler and we always played volleyball out in the yard, and she was the person who taught me how to set a volleyball. I hope to continue to build up my stats for assists next year. This year we have lost 3 amazing seniors, so next year is going to be a building year because we're going to have a very young team. So this means I'm going to have a big role in being a leader, and I want to continue to push myself to be a leader on and off the court for these girls. Continue to work hard throughout every practice, even when you don't see a positive outcome, because in the end there is going to be a positive outcome. And keep a positive mindset always, because when you start getting down on yourself, then your teammates start getting down on themselves. So if you stay positive, then the whole team will be positive, and then this will make you guys come together as a team much better and play better together.
Assists are a very underrated stat in sports. It's nice to see her being appreciated for it.
Moving along, the Aces traveled to Eden on Saturday for a tri-match.
The Aces took down Liberty Center in 2 sets. Aubrey Baird led the way with 15 assists.
To cap off Saturday, the Aces downed the Bombers in 2 sets. Molly Krall had 16 kills and Aubrey Baird had 21 assists.
On Monday night, the Locos of Montpelier came to town, and Aces won in not 1, not 2, but 3 sets.
Molly Krall had 19 kills and 11 digs. Aubrey Baird had 36 assists. Lindsey Bergman had 10 kills, and Delaney Johnson had 12 digs. On Tuesday, the Aces traveled to Fairview for a match with the GMC leading Apaches.
The Aces were defeated by the Apaches in 4 sets. Molly Krall had 20 kills, Aubrey Baird had 26 assists, and Delaney Johnson had 12 digs.
Yesterday, they traveled to Tenora to play the Rams.
You can check the Student Life update for the score and stats of the game.
Do you know what time it is?
It's time to run on over to cross country.
On Saturday, they ran at Antwerp.
For the boys, Ben Taylor finished with a time of 17 minutes and 43 seconds, which was good enough for 4th place.
For the girls, Rachel Wanker led the way with a time of 23 minutes and 9 seconds, which had her in 18th place.
They run at Edgerton this weekend for GMCs.
We also spoke to Coach Payne to discuss the upcoming postseason. Hey Aces, it's Eli here with Coach Payne. So how do you think the season has gone thus far?
I've been really pleased with the season so far. Honestly, we probably have our best varsity boys team that we've had probably in the last 20 years, as far as I know. The girls are doing a great job. Unfortunately, we don't have a full girls team. The boys have brought home a couple different trophies. Both boys and girls, lots of awards for the year. So very pleased with how the year's gone so far.
What are your goals for GMCs this Saturday at Edgerton?
Realistically, we should be top 3. I would love to break into the top 2. We have some injury issues. Not sure if we're going to run everybody on Saturday or not, because we got districts next week and we need everybody healthy there. So we'll see what happens there. Once again, on the girls' side, not having a whole team, our goals are just for everybody to perform well.
And then moving past GMCs, what would your hopes be for the postseason?
We realistically have a chance to make it to regionals for the boys team. We're going to have to run really well. Might have to get a little help because our district is absolutely loaded and tough, but I like our chances. And then really just to get as many individuals as we can on down the tournament trail. I mean, it could be the team, it could be 1 or 2 guys or a girl, we don't know. We'll see. We're just going to go out and prepare them to do their best and see what happens.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now let's take a look at Kenzie's send-off for state golf. And that's all until next week.
Hey, let's send it back to Lindsay and Jace.
Keep it up, Aces. Let's finish it on up with an amazing special segment from Taylor.
Hey Aces, it's Taylor, and today I'm going to be telling you why it's important to stay truancy-free. Truancy is the action of staying away from school without a good reason or excuse. Now, why is truancy important, and how does it affect you graduating?
Attendance is important because in order to do good, you have to want to try to do good in school for attendance.
I think attendance is important because you need to know what's going on in each of your classes, and if you do that, then you can get all the work to pass your class.
Yeah, I think it's important because if you're gonna want to graduate, you need to show that you want to be there and you want to be active and participate. And I mean, to get good grades, you need to be there, I guess. So
attendance is important because if you're there every day, then you're gonna get better grades, and obviously better grades are better for your life. Yeah. Be there or be square.
It shows that you got a good work ethic, and it shows that you're responsible and that you can get good grades.
Attendance is important because if you miss stuff, then you have to do makeup work, which is no fun.
Attendance is important because it might affect you in college.
That's all we have for this week. Bye-bye.